If you've been posting YouTube videos and they're still not getting you any clients, it's not because your content isn't good, it's probably because they're posting the wrong types of videos. And after working with a variety of different business owners in a ton of different niches and watching a ton of high-performing YouTube channels, I found 5 types of videos that consistently attract leads, build trust, and turn views into clients. So in this video, I'm going to break down each one, explain why they work, show you how to structure them. That way you can start getting clients directly from your YouTube channel. So the first type of video that you actually want to do is going to be a happy customer story. This can either be like a testimonial, a case study video, a case study breakdown, etc. And it's going to be similar to these with Diego and Pop BI, how I made them a bunch of money with YouTube. And it's good to post these because people want proof before they buy something. And that's why businesses use customer stories to give proof, to build trust, right, and to attract quality leads. And these videos show that you're a real person talking about how your product or service has helped them, how it's helped someone else that's just like the other person on the other side of the screen. And so video testimonials provide a stronger social proof and make viewers trust you a lot more. And case study videos go even deeper because they show a problem that a customer had and the solution you provided and the results that you've gotten them. And so here's an easy format that you want to follow. So first thing you want to do is introduce the person, show their name, what they do. For example, how I did in this video with Diego here. I pretty much introduce the person, show their name, what they do. Second thing you want to do is have them explain the problem. Or if it's a case study breakdown, then you do this for them, right? So let the viewers know like why they needed help or like what was happening before they knew that they needed help, right? Third thing you want to do is show the solution. So the person explains how your product or service has helped them, or you can pretty much explain how it's helped them, right? Fourth thing you want to do is share the results. So they talk about all the good things that have happened after working with you, after using your product or your service, right? So was it more sales? Was it less stress? Was it less time spent? More time spent, other things that are more important, etc. And of course, the last thing you want to do is add a call to action, which is going to encourage viewers to contact you or to book a call or whatever your CTA is, maybe join a school community, etc. You just want to have a CTA in there, of course. Now, the second type of YouTube video that you should be posting if you want more clients or more high quality leads from YouTube is going to be a product demo / explainer video. And similar to how Instantly AI did it for the entire tool, what you want to do is pretty much you always want to have it about a specific part of your tool, not the entire thing, unless it's a full guide or a full course, just like this video from Instantly AI. But if it's not a full course or a full guide, then you want to have it on one specific part of your tool. So for example, let's say it's an all-in-one solution. You want to have a video about one specific part or one specific feature of your tool, and then you want to have a video dedicated to that that's going to attract a bunch of people, right, who need that solution, right? You want to have videos basically on each one, unless it's a full guide or full course. So these videos pretty much show how your product or service works and why it's useful. And these product videos pretty much help people understand complicated items and answer any common questions. And it can be a short demo, but even if it's a longer one, you always want to focus on one feature at a time because viewers can picture themselves using the product, right? Unless it's a full guide or a full course. Now, here's an easy format for this type of video. What you want to do is start with the common problem. So tell viewers what they might struggle with. Second thing you want to do is introduce your product or service. So show it on camera, say its name, don't be shy, just pretty much blast it out there, right? Third thing you want to do is demonstrate step by step how it works from different angles. Fourth thing you want to do is highlight benefits. So explain how it makes life easier, explain how it saves time, explain how it solves X problem, etc. And of course, fifth thing is going to be a CTA. That's a common theme with all these videos. At the end, you always want to have a CTA, a call to action, leading them to do something. Because without that, they don't know what to do. Now, the third type of YouTube video that you actually want to post is going to be you teaching something, a simple educational or how-to video. Right, similar to this video that I posted a few months ago, how to get clients with YouTube, B2B / B2C business, right? So I'm pretty much like calling out my target audience as well as making like exactly what I'm talking about in the title. And the thumbnail pretty much helps the viewer or the actual other person on the other side of the screen visualize that. And so people often go to YouTube to learn new things. And around 86% of US viewers use YouTube to learn something new. So this is exactly why like tutorials like FAQs, how-to videos are so effective because they answer questions, they reduce like customer support calls or like, no, it doesn't even have to be customer support calls. It can pretty much be them having questions that are unanswered pretty much. So these type of videos literally answer all of their questions and they give viewers confidence in working with you because obviously you're showing them what you know, how you can help them, not directly, but indirectly giving them a bunch of value, which in turn makes them trust you and see you as an authority, see you as that go-to guy, right? And so here's an easy format for this type of video. What you want to do first is always pose a question or a problem. For example, how do I ... And that ... is going to be you pretty much tailoring that to whatever you're trying to solve. So in this video, I'm not sure what the exact script was, but I bet it was something like, if you're not getting clients from YouTube, ... right? Something like that. Or something about how to get clients from YouTube, right? Similar to the title. Second thing you want to do is give a quick overview about what the viewers will learn. And you always want to do this in the hook. So what we want to do is use the what, why, how framework. So what the viewer is going to learn in the video, why it's important, and how they're going to implement it, while watching the video or after watching the video. You always want to do this in the hook to preface what the video is going to be about and what they're going to learn and how they're going to benefit from it. Third thing you want to do is show each step of the puzzle or what you're trying to teach. So use simple language and of course use visuals so people can follow along, right? For these type of videos especially. That's why I always have an example. For example, if I scroll up here, I have examples of different videos based off each type of YouTube video that's going to get you clients and a bunch of money with YouTube. Fourth thing you want to do is summarize the key points or repeat the most important steps of the video. And you pretty much want to do this after you gave all the value right before the outro. You don't have to do this, but it's good to because the viewer might have forgotten, short attention spans because of TikTok. And then the fifth thing you want to do is offer the next steps. So of course, CTA, we already know what that is. Now, the fourth type of YouTube video that you want to run if you want to get a bunch of clients with YouTube, and it is not specifically a YouTube video actually, it's going to be more like live streams or even like webinars. But if you're doing a webinar, you don't want to fake them because, if you're going to fake them, at least make it a little realistic because some people have webinars in their funnel and someone signs up, it says webinars in 5 minutes. That's obviously a lie, right? So you want to at least keep it natural and at least keep it realistic if you're going to fake them. But live streams and webinars pretty much let you talk with the viewers in real time if it's actually a real one and it's not fake or pre-recorded, right? And this builds a stronger connection because people feel like they're part of the moment. And there's a bunch of data to prove that viewers spend up to 8 times longer watching live streams than pre-recorded videos. And that's because, well, you're building a connection, they feel much closer to you, and they're literally in the moment with you if it's not pre-recorded. And webinars are also structured live events that teach, answer questions, and show your expertise. So it's very, very good for building authority and helping people trust you. So it's an easy format for this one. This one's a bit longer, but pretty much the first thing you want to do is announce the live session. So tell your audience on every single platform when you'll go live and what you're going to cover in that live stream. And trust me, you're gonna think a lot of people won't show up, but they actually will because they wanna see if you actually are that guy who knows everything that you talk about in your YouTube videos, right? Or even show behind the scenes of what you're doing. You can move the camera around. Like if I were to move the camera, you would see the behind the scenes of, my setup and everything like this, how I have my lighting, how I have this camera on something, right, etc. Just things like that, right? So teach a lesson as well as share tips as well. You want to do this in the beginning before you get into the actual value. And then fourth is going to be interacting with viewers. So just answer questions from the chat, encourage participation. Of course, you just want to do this throughout the live stream or the webinar. Fifth thing you want to do is end with a clear CTA, of course. We're not going to go through this again. And of course, these lives work obviously because people stay longer, trust grows, and because viewers can ask you questions, they get their answers immediately, which is really important. Plus, webinars should focus on helping first and selling later because they nurture your audience while showing your expertise. Now, the fifth type of YouTube video that you should run if you want clients from YouTube is going to be a behind the scenes video or even a vlog. And you don't want to do this on your main channel though. What you can do is put it on another channel, right? And because you're gonna get those people who pretty much like your lifestyle or want to be like you a little bit, what you can do is link that to your main channel or pretty much just link that to your main channel because they're going to be like, okay, what does this guy do? How is he doing what he's doing, etc. And this mainly works if you're selling a business opportunity. Then you want to pretty much link your main YouTube channel from your vlogs, and then you could teach people how to do X business model. And this always works, especially for coaching as well. It works for coaching. And this is a really good funnel because people like to see a person behind a business, right? And vlogs obviously are more authentic, more raw, etc. And they show your daily life or how you work. And this kind of content adds authenticity and viewers see there's a real person behind the product. And research shows by Google that 85% of viewers feel emotionally connected when the content is good, especially if it's a raw video. So showing your origin story, your team's culture, or in a day in the life builds trust and makes people want to work with you. And the format for this is pretty simple. So just pick a story, a typical workday, a project you're excited about, or maybe even how you're gonna start something new. Second thing you want to do is record short clips. So talk directly to the camera, show different scenes, and of course, give a bunch of value as well. You don't just wanna have entertainment because then you can't give value to your audience. They're gonna be like, okay, I was entertained, but I still haven't learned anything, right? They're just gonna see a cool lifestyle, which is cool for vlogs, I guess, but you always wanna give at least a little bit of value about how they can get in a position that you're in, because obviously they like your lifestyle for a reason. Third thing you want to do is be honest and friendly. So let viewers see successes and even the small struggles. Fourth thing you want to do is highlight your values. So mention why you do what you do and what matters to you. And fifth thing, of course, is invite engagement. So I probably put a typo right here, but pretty much just tell viewers to comment and tell them to share their thoughts or connect with you. And pretty much that's going to be a CTA, of course. So tell them to go to your main channel, tell them if you want to live a life like me, if you want to do what I'm doing, if you want to make money traveling the world or whatever you're doing, you can say, go to my main channel, I'll teach you over there. Something like that, right? That's a good funnel. So if you start posting 1 to 2 of these types of videos consistently, you'll see a massive difference in the amount of people that book a call, join your funnel, or even DM you after watching your videos. And of course, if you want to work with my agency to handle everything for you from the ideation, scripting, editing, thumbnails, SEO, and posting, so all you need to do is record 2 hours per week and make a bunch of money with YouTube, then click the first link below to pick a free strategy call with my agency. Or if you're not ready, you can click this video on screen next, where I pretty much break down exactly how to use YouTube as a lead generation machine.